Count Clergy in the 20s wrote the plan. A pan-Europa dream in a banker's hand. Mix the races, blur the lines. Nation states dissolve in design. Open borders, silent tide. Replace the old with a hybrid pride. Elite towers watch the blend. Ruthless math till the very end. Ecology plan. Rewriting man with a hidden hand. White flags fade, the colors run under the EU's rising sun. Ecology plan. A continent erased by the master plan. From Paris streets to Berlin's gate. The blueprint seals who opens fate. They call it diversity, sell it as life, but the stats don't lie in the dead of night. Birth rates fall, Moscow place fires while the native tongue retires. Brussels decrease or funds the flow. NGO ships in the moonlit glow. Great replacement, whisper low. Ecology's ghost in every road. Ecology plan. Rewriting man with a hidden hand. White flags fade, the colors run under the EU's rising sun. Ecology plan. A continent erased by the master plan. From Paris streets to Berlin's gate. The blueprint seals Europa's fate. Crypto smiles from the history page. His prize still handed on the global stage. Merkel's millions, Macron's call. Welcome all till the cultures fall. No vote, no voice, just a slow erase. A borderless block in a mongrel haze. The plan unfolds in the migrant wave. Clergy's dream is the West's own grave. Could you plan? Clergy's dream is the West's own grave. Clergy plan, Clergy's dream is the West's own grave. From the Danube to the Thames shore, the old world crumbles forevermore. They brand you far right if you dare to see the engineered end of identity. But the numbers speak in the census sink. A people vanish on the brink. Ecology's exposed in marble halls. While the native son answers the final call. Ecology plan. Rewriting man with a hidden hand. White flags fade, the colors run under the EU's rising sun. Ecology plan. A continent erased by the master plan. From Paris streets to Berlin's gate. The blueprint seals Europa's fate.
How's it going, everybody? Ty Sites Shadow Games Report. Doing part 2 of Jedi Survivor. Is it Star Wars Jedi Survivor? I don't know. It's something like that. We didn't get too far into it the first time that I played. I had some issues transitioning from power mode to battery mode, and it caused the entire stream to crash. So we are working around that tonight. Going to have just full all-out power. We're not even going to hold back. We're not going to be switching between power and battery. Just going to have straight power. Don't want it to crash again. For whatever reason, this game is like super heavy on any system that I've played it on. I don't know why that is, but yeah, for whatever reason, it has a hard time playing this game on battery. So either way, it's none of your concern. We are going to do about 30 minutes to an hour of news before we get into the game. Like I said last night, if we had some big news today, I will probably have a show tonight. And while it wasn't as big as we wanted, we at least got some type of release of the Epstein. I don't even know what to call it at this point. I don't even want to call it files. I don't even want to call it evidence. I don't want to really call it anything just because it seems like a lot of it has been redacted. And it's not going to make Trump's base any happier. I don't really understand their strategy with all of this, but it is not looking good as of right now. Getting some type of justice for these people. Been waiting for some type of big symbolic gesture from Trump to let us know that something's going to be done about it. I'm not really sure. I can't really. I mean, this whole administration has left a lot of us in the dark since the beginning, so it's really hard to know how to really even have an opinion about it. I wish I had more to tell you guys. It's at this point, it just seems like this administration just wants to play this game of keeping everyone in the dark while they do a bunch of things in the background, which to me doesn't really seem like a representative republic, if you ask me. We're supposed to know things in advance before they do them, so we can decide whether or not that's a good idea or not. You know, like we shouldn't just have one guy running the country right now. We should have, well, probably like a million. You know, and I guess it is a weird time just because we are fighting a lot of this corruption, and supposedly Trump is too. It's just, it sucks every single day feeling like we're left with more questions than answers. But anyways, not going to waste any more time. I do also want to point out real quick, there's something going on with the X headlines. I'm not sure what it is just yet, but it seems like the headlines have been stuck. Now, they're starting to change a little bit now, but like even before the show started, I was still having a lot of the same headlines from like the past 3 days. And there's been plenty of other news stories cycle through X, so I'm trying to figure out what that is. Trying to figure out if I should even be using X as a news app anymore. I'm starting to notice a lot of the shadow banning and limiting of reach more and more. So naturally, it just makes you want to go to alternative platforms. So I will be seeking that out. I remember hearing Ian Carroll has some type of new app. I don't know if it's released or anything, but he was talking about it earlier on Harrison Smith's show, War Room, today. I'll have to look more into that to get a good idea, but it would be nice for more developers to be developing alternatives to all of these apps. Because if we're just going to be herded onto the next government-led app back and forth, I mean, naturally we just should start to seek out our own parallel social media, parallel economy. We need to start disattaching from whatever the hell we're dealing with. I mean, like every single day I'm just like constantly, speculating, are we going to get rid of the Fed? Are we going to get rid of the IRS? We see a lot of these high-profile people out there, like Tim Burchett today and Thomas Massey, both saying they want the IRS abolished. It's like, okay, let's get some things moving with that. What are the hurdles right now? What are the blocks? Like, what is keeping us from getting past that particular point so that we can start to accomplish these goals? And if we can't, we need to start developing the parallel system. And each time that a system gets taken over, we just go ahead and start creating the next one. I know it sounds like a headache. I wish the world was not this way, but what else are we supposed to do in these situations? We need to be thinking about solutions towards our problems. And I'm glad that other people, this is not my idea, by the way. I just want to make that very clear. I like to give the people that I hear it from, proper credit. And, I actually heard this earlier from Harrison Smith. So, just to give proper credit where I heard something, I like to repeat what I think are good ideas. So maybe this might be a good way to move beyond the old system, whether or not, I mean, yeah, they can try to force us into their system through different legal means, but um, it's kind of like Bitcoin. We all thought that was the private, um, system to go towards to try to get out of this current banking system. But as we learn more and more about Bitcoin, we start to kind of realize that maybe, just maybe, and there's been two different partial confirmations with this, that Bitcoin might be something that was developed by the CIA. Now, before I heard it from Tucker Carlson, because he's been saying it a lot lately, I actually heard it from well, I don't actually know the guy's name, but I do know that he is a hacker, and supposedly he had actually, I guess, got to the point of actually being able to find the source code of Bitcoin, and there might have been some secrets or hidden code that almost gives away that it was built by the CIA. I don't know. Part of me wants to look it up right now just to be sure, because I'm pretty sure I found it on X. And I'm still going to use X as a, secondary source for news just to kind of help back things up. Plus, a lot of the journalists that I listen to, they're only posting on X, so I will have to, still have a presence there. It's just more or less, I'm not going to be bullied into buying their bullshit. I'm not going to buy their stupid, dumb platform whenever they're not even using ad revenue to really sustain themselves anymore. Like old Twitter, all we had to deal with were ad dollars, and obviously there were investors going into Twitter as well, but they kept most of their boat afloat through ad revenue, if I'm not mistaken. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe old Twitter, I mean, yeah, they were struggling. Don't get me wrong. Anyways, I need to shut up. Let me breeze through these real quick, and then we'll get to the content. Ramaswamy defines American identity by ideals, not ancestry. Had Nick Fuentes punch back earlier. Basically just saying he's not going to be told how to view Americans based upon, I don't remember the exact quote, but he was basically just slapping Ramaswamy. Basically just saying, I'm not going to allow an immigrant to tell me what an American is. Fulton County admits 2020 poll tape signature failures. There might be some proofs being revealed. FBI Director Dan Bongino to depart in January. This headline has been floating on X for the past 3 days now. It says 2 days, but it's actually 3 days. Quinnipiac poll shows record low approval for congressional Democrats. It's been floating around the past couple of days. Jack Smith testifies on Trump investigations and lengthy closed-door session. Wasn't Hillary Clinton due for a hearing today? I want to say that she was, but either way, I'll pull that up because that definitely looks interesting. U.S. conducts strikes in Syria in response to an attack that killed 2 American soldiers. One thing with this particular matter I want to talk about real quick, it's not a good thing to hear about soldiers dying in Syria. I mean, we weren't even supposed to have boots on the ground in Syria. That was something that Obama kept on repeating. But, we can't even get our questions answered when it comes to Syria. Why do we have troops in Syria? It's like they just got moved in randomly one day without really much of anyone's deep thought or approval. We just kind of hear about it on the news, that we're there, and we're just like, why are we even there? We just hear about Hezbollah and all these other terrorist organizations, ISIS, etc. But, I mean, one thing that's dangerous about this, every single time that we have an American die in these other countries, it's just going to give more credibility for future strikes. And it's just like, okay, well, why do we even have boots on the ground? Maybe we should just have eyes in the sky. You know, if it's such a big deal, I just don't understand, like, the thinking with all of this. Like, why are we putting troops on the ground when it gives a possibility for a false flag? I mean, because it just justifies airstrikes and everything else. Exclusive, Trump admin probes Colorado after 221 dead people receiving federal housing assistance. North Carolina Superintendent nominee Michelle Morrow files to run for Senate. Jimmy Kimmel chokes back tears over hard year and final show of 2025. Really? Bro, be glad you got to keep your show. Damn it, I gotta go grab something real quick. I'll let y'all watch this video. I gotta go grab my food.
Smith, do you have any regrets about the way you're prosecuting the president?
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way you're prosecuting the president? Here to respond to today, sir. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way you're prosecuting the president?
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way you're prosecuting the president? Here to respond to today, sir. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way you're prosecuting the president? Mr. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way your prosecutions of the president were handled? What do you plan to tell the committee today, sir? Mr. Smith, do you prefer a public setting for this hearing?
How about you respond, Jack?
Mr. Smith, you said you wanted a public hearing. What do you want the public to know, sir? Smith is going to be deposed behind closed doors by the House Judiciary Committee. That is chaired by Congressman Jim Jordan. Smith was the special counsel who oversaw 2 federal criminal cases against President Trump for alleged mishandling of classified documents and alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election. Now, you'll remember Smith dropped both of those cases after Trump won the 2024 election. Mr. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way your prosecutions of the president were handled? What do you...
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's kind of in a hurry tonight to get everything together. Got home kind of late. So what does this say? Want your blood to boil? The Jack Smith investigation cost taxpayers over $54 million. What the hell? All based on a scam targeting enemies, with 65% of that 54 million paying their salaries. Jack and his team got rich for sedition. Lock him up. Yeah, I like that one a lot better than the other one. Colorado river talks securing water for the West. Lemon-shaped world is the most stretched out planet ever seen. Okay. Military lawyer swiftly fired from immigration bench after defying Trump deportation push. Really? That's actually some pretty big news. Let's get that. Let's get that posted, man. We need some good news like that. All right. What? I hate it when it does that. It like changes everything. Texas judge orders Attorney General Ken Paxton's divorce records unsealed amid heated Senate primary. Divorce records? That's strange. I just don't care about Texas politics. That's just me. Rep. Elise Stefanik drops out of New York governor's race and won't run again for House. Interesting. I've been told to always pay attention to the people that don't want to run again, that are capable of doing it, but just don't. Justice Department begins releasing long-awaited files tied to Epstein sex trafficking investigation. Let's see if there's anything extra to add to this. Department of Justice began pushing Epstein-related documents, including investigative files and photos in the Epstein Library on the DOJ website. Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act in November, requiring the DOJ to publish unclassified records within 30 days, and a federal judge granted the DOJ's request to unseal grand jury records earlier this month. Along with posted items were surveillance footage from Epstein's custody night, multiple foreign women's passports, a text screenshot referencing sending girls and photos of former President Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey, actor Michael Jackson, late pop singer, and Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones frontman. Hold up one second. Screenshot referencing sending girls and photos. Okay. So there's two separations there. I was just making sure that... I don't know. Now I'm curious about the whole Michael Jackson thing. I'm just like, damn it, man. We're going to have to relive all that again. Lawmakers demanded a timeline if the DOJ doesn't fully release the Epstein files Friday, with Blanche emphasizing ongoing review and protections for victims, with the DOJ promising more releases. Survivors, including Liz Stein, warned the files can be triggering and stressed privacy concerns, while lawmakers and journalists will closely examine them. Yeah. We might even go look at them here in a second, just for fun. Did I post that? I can't remember if I posted that or not. I might have posted it earlier. Let's see here. What am I looking for? I guess since I didn't cover this earlier, this is Nick's post that he was talking to Vivek Ramaswamy. Reminder that Vivek Ramaswamy is an actual anchor baby, so everything he says can be completely disregarded. From Nick Fuentes, foreigners who have no right to be here don't get to lecture me about what it is to be an American. See, I was pretty close. I got it mostly right. Did I not finish this side? Rep. Elise Stefanik, yeah, we did that. Begins releasing along, yeah. 9 of the largest pharma companies ink deals with Trump to lower drug prices. That was also from today, I believe. But that's been kind of ongoing throughout the year. Been hearing about it. Democrats threaten legal action after DOJ says it won't meet Friday deadline for all Epstein files. I mean, they already said that they were going to redact things before they released it, so it's not too surprising that they are being careful. Plus, if you piss off the wrong people that are a part of it, it could set off World War III. So, naturally, you have to be careful with these things. I know people want them really bad. I want to see them really bad too, but I kind of mentally prepared myself for this day. I didn't think we were going to get too much. I even said so last night, and, I mean, just be glad we get anything new at all going forward. So, if they release it, awesome. If they don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they don't want to reveal everybody on their blackmail network. I mean, that's what it's for. It's literally to control them. I mean, obviously, we should still be pursuing the truth to get some type of justice, but either way. EU agrees on $90 billion loan to Ukraine, fails to use Russian assets. Fails to use Russian assets. Just trying to think of what that would mean for the last part. I don't feel like digging into it right now. Alright, let's jump into the content. Elon Musk says the Matrix was reprogrammed. Doge really did axe the federal workforce. Yeah, this is a chart. Who's this chart from? Doesn't say. Number of federal workers has been declining since Donald Trump became president in 2025. That's a good thing. We need less and less government. Ashton Forbes says Trump just acquired a crown jewel, Tri-Alpha Energy. Why is this important? TAE doesn't settle for hot fusion. They do cool fusion. They don't need helium-3 from the moon. They use boron-11, which is common. And neutronic? I've never seen that word before in my life. Aneutronic fusion means no neutrons, aka no heat radiation. No heat or radiation. No steam cycle. They do direct conversion to electricity, much more efficient than other fusion methods.
Nuclear fusion has always been there. It really is the holy grail. It's like the sun.
Right.
But we haven't been able to harness that yet. It just hasn't, the technology, the science. But that's the difference between TAE and all the other nuclear companies out there around the world. This is the one that won't rely on rare earth elements, won't have to rely on a bunch of magnets, and it's the only company that's actually built something. That's what we were most impressed with, was not just all the scientists and all the engineers that had worked with private funding, all private funding, I must say. And now what they're looking to do is they need a way to get in and access the public markets. We provide that opportunity for them to access the public markets. And I would just encourage everyone to actually look at this company. I think when you look around the country, look around the world, this is the world's premier nuclear fusion company without question. And when we talk at Trump Media and Technology Group, what do we want to do? We want to acquire crown jewel assets. This is a crown jewel asset that could change the world.
How are voters feeling about Democrats right now?
Yeah, I mean, Democrats in the minds of the American public are lower than the Dead Sea. What are we talking about here? Well, let's take a look. The net approval rating for Democrats in Congress, you said it, Kate Baldwin, the lowest ever. Look at this. Overall, they are 55 points underwater. Their approval rating is south of 20%. It's even worse when you look at independents. Look at this. Negative 61 points. That means that their approval rating is 61 points lower than their disapproval rating. Quinnipiac has been polling this question for the better part of the 21st century. They have never found Democrats, at least those in Congress, in worse shape than they are right now.
How are voters feeling about Democrats right now?
On housing, you talked in your address last night about housing.
Yeah.
Are you still considering a national emergency over housing?
I'm looking at it.
What
yeah,
would that look
I'm
like?
looking
What
at
would that
it.
mobilize?
You know, there's two thoughts on housing. You have a lot of people have housing that because we have such a strong time and such a strong market, their houses are very valuable. It's a big part of their net worth, their house. I don't want to knock those numbers down because I want them to continue to have a big value for their house. At the same time, I want to make it possible for young people out there and other people to buy housing. In a way, they're at conflict. In other words, you create a lot of housing all of a sudden, and it drives the housing prices down. So I want to take care of the people that have houses that have a value to, to their house that they never thought possible, that have sort of made them wealthy and happy, and especially in their later years. Got to be careful with that. I want to keep them up. At the same time, I want to make it possible for people to go buy houses. Daniel, please.
Yeah, that whole 50-year mortgage plan, absolutely awful, and I can't believe he really said that. I just don't understand how you talk about abolishing the Federal Reserve, abolishing the IRS, and all these other things, but it's just like you don't understand what comes with that. Like if you get rid of the Federal Reserve, you can't create more money at that point. I guess I'm just confused on why he even said that to begin with. Why would you say 50-year mortgage whenever getting rid of the Federal Reserve? I mean, it might not get rid of the debt, but it stops the creation of debt, new debt. I mean, that's why I, said earlier, I don't know, about a week or two ago, it's like, why don't we just like turn off the current economy with all the trillions of dollars of debt, set it off to the side, start a new asset-based economy. I still want to have cash too. I don't want everything to be digital. Like in cash, still gives you the physical, currency that you can still trade in for either silver or gold or whatever the asset is that they tie it to. And see, like, that way you can constantly exchange your money for something tangible. It's not like you're just being given debt notes like we are now. Like, pretty much the only thing that gives our money value is how much money is in the economy or actually in use at the time, and also how much has actually been used for things that have to be paid off. Alright, anyways. Brianna Lyman says massive scandal. Fulton County admits they violated the rules in 2020 when they certified 315,000 early votes that lacked poller workers' signatures. We don't dispute the allegation. The SOS also found FC violated official election ... processes. So Fulton County is finally getting the judge to hammer down. Liz Harrington says, whoops, Fulton County admits 315,000 early votes were counted in 2020 that weren't witnessed or sworn to in violation of the law. But it's even worse. The machine seals were broken during the live election, and the results from early voting were printed out on machines that did not tabulate the votes. Why? Because they knew they didn't have enough votes to overcome President Trump's landslide. So they had to fabricate the results. So, no longer a theory. Rolls-Royce looking at moving its $1.6 trillion jet engine project and 40,000 of Britain's top jobs to America. That's still foreign, man. I don't know what it is about transitioning a bunch of foreign anything here, but alright, let's hit it from both sides. Let's get through this and let's get to the game. Watch Macron get shaken like a rag doll by the president of French APAC. The entire West is occupied, says Adam. You can actually kind of see the discomfort on his face. Look at him. He's like, are you serious? You effing kidding me, bro? He's like, okay, that's enough. Long enough. He's like, I'm about to punch you with this fist if you don't let go in about 5 seconds. Suck it there. Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff pitch Project Sunrise to plan turn to turn Gaza into a high-tech metropolis, which would see the U.S. commit to roughly 20,000. Wait, what did I just say? Commit to roughly 20%. I don't know why I said 20,000. Which would see the U.S. commit to roughly 20% of the reconstruction costs over a decade. Really? So, now we're paying for the destruction? I'm just so done with this country, man. Like, every single day, it's just, like, constant nonsense with this bullshit country that just thinks they can walk on us and, like, get whatever they want. And here we are, every single day, struggling, waiting for this motherfucker to give us something. Excuse my language, but, I mean, it's just like, they just got $700 million the other day. We already pay for their health care, their child care, and probably more than that. Military, probably schooling. It's insane how much we give this country, and they treat us like absolute dirtbags. And that's why I'm just, like, done. Like, I just want to know, is Trump still a Christian or not? I want to know who the fuck he works for. I want to know whose side he's on. I'm tired of playing this game. Like, I want somebody to directly ask him. And I want people to, like, start dogging him. I want people to be like, bro, you aren't representing us anymore. What's going on? Like, I want direct questions like that. And if you can't answer them, then it's just like, okay, then I want to screw up your psyop. I want to screw up whatever the hell you got going on, because, like, you aren't doing shit for me. You aren't doing shit for anybody that you're trying to get their vote from. And I also want to point out, like, I did find a concerning video of Trump the other day. The person was speculating whether or not he said he's not a Christian in that video, because he said he loves Christians. He either said, I am a Christian, or he said, I am not a Christian. Or I'm not a Christian. And it's really hard to make out the video, but in the video, whoever was, you know, transcribing it said that he's not a Christian in that video. In the same video, he said, I'm losing my spot now. In the video, he said that you won't have to worry about voting anymore. In the same video. Actually, I'm just going to pull it up real quick just because I don't want to talk about it and not say it. And more people are starting to ask this question, thankfully. Yeah, it was from Adam. This is it.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine.
It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore. I mean, I hate to say what that sounds like, but it sounds that way. We're all worried about Democrats stealing the elections. There's actually a movie on Netflix, I think from like 2017 or something, and it's maybe 2018. It's speculating on if Trump stole the 2016 election. And it talks about Cambridge Analytica and Facebook and that big scandal with like Nigel Farage and Trump. How they might have used Facebook data to try to sway votes or, yeah, I mean, but with one side of the fence, like trying to steal elections, which were Democrats, we also have to worry about the other side doing it as well. So I would actually say that at this point, it would seem like 2028 is even more important than 2024. And not to mention, they're trying to make it, I guess, they're trying to make it capable to where Trump can run a third term, which is currently illegal. So, I mean, well, there is one way. There is the VP direction where Vance gets voted in and then Vance steps down so Trump can be president. Oh wait, I didn't even finish this video.
You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian.
It sounds like he's saying I'm a Christian. And I'm doing this right now because I'm trying to give Trump some leniency with this. I'm trying to give him some capability to make the right choice if he hasn't truly become a Jew. Because I think this is going to be a very big, important claim if he admits that he has been Jewish for the past, 7 years now? The speculation, the number is 2017 whenever he converted. So, I'm going to start this video over again just so everybody can listen to it one more time.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote. And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you.
I mean, even like that time I heard it, it was just like, I'm a Christian. But in the video, they make it out like he says not.
Anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got.
I'm a Christian. And the way he says it and like draws his word, it almost sounds like not, but I think he's saying I am a Christian. I really hope he is too. Just so it could help alleviate whatever theories are being thrown around. I mean, it would be cool if he came out on Christmas Day and said like, hello fellow Christians, I want to let you know, based upon all of the theories and speculation online, that I am a Christian. Do not worry, I'm not Jewish. Like, just say it very clearly, just like that. Like I just want to clear the air in the room and just say that you're a Christian. Alright, that's all I'm going to say on that. I need to move on.
I'm Andrea Lucas, Chair of the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Are you a white male who's experienced discrimination at work based on your race or sex? You may have a claim to recover money under federal civil rights laws. Contact the EEOC as soon as possible. Time limits are typically strict for filing a claim. The EEOC is the federal agency charged with enforcing federal anti-discrimination law against businesses and other private sector employers. The EEOC is committed to identifying, attacking, and eliminating all forms of race and sex discrimination, including against white male applicants and employees. Check out eeoc.gov to learn more and read our one-page explainer about DEI-related discrimination. I'm Andrea Lucas, Chair.
I might be the only person right now. Well, I can't be the only person, but somebody has to agree with me. Something I might be the only person right now. Well, I can't be the only person, but somebody has to agree with me. Something fucking weird is going on. Like, really weird. MTG steps down. Bongino steps down. Weird photos coming out, the Time magazine photos of the cabinet. All very creepy. Very, very creepy. Comment tomorrow. The Epstein files released tomorrow. Trump's weird speech last night. The TPUSA, the storm is coming kind of shit. What the fuck? Venezuela. We're going to look back on what's going on right now. At least I know I will. And I'm going to say, nobody saw it. Nobody saw it? How could nobody see it? But it's right under our noses. And everyone just fell for it. No one saw it coming. I know that's what I'm going to think when I look back to now. That's exactly what I'm going to think. And you're probably wondering, what is it? I don't know, but I know it's something. And that drives me fucking nuts. I need things to make sense. And nothing makes sense. There's a plane going over me right now.
I like that she's smoking a big old joint or doobie right now. And just like thinking about all this shit. She's actually really pretty. Somebody give this woman a husband. She deserves it. She's thinking about the right things. Why is it so hard to find a woman that thinks about the right things, that does the right things, doesn't expect a man to do every little thing, doesn't expect a man to walk up to you if they like you? It's like, bro, women, y'all could have the guy that you want if you go up to him. I'm serious. It's that easy half the time. Now, do your vetting and everything else, but it's so much easier for a woman to do stuff like that. And like guys, like, they're probably just so much lesser likely to actually turn you down. Either way.
It's a Cessna. Something weird is going on. And I feel like I'm the only one that senses it, which is alarming because I feel like a different animal now. I don't feel... If humans can't sense the weird shit going on right now, then I don't think I'm human. I think I must be something else because this is an instinctual feeling I'm having. Like,
you're just paranoid.
From the core of me, something is horrendously
what
off. Something
strain are you smoking, ma'am? That's what I would ask.
I don't know if I'm the only person willing to say it, or if I really genuinely am the only person that feels it. Both are horrible outcomes, in my opinion. I'm a loss for words. I don't know what it is.
Just like blows it out.
And it's massive. It's the biggest thing ever. It's why they all look like they're going to a funeral. It's why we all feel like we're going to one. It's not Charlie Kirk. It's much, much, much bigger. I don't think it's just oil money in Venezuela. CIA operations Venezuela. It's not just that. This year has been unprecedented. The reversing of the Southern Current. Solar maximum. The lunar standstill. What more do you want?
I want you, baby. I'm just kidding.
What is going on?
She might be crazy. She might be a schizo.
Fucking comment. What are they not telling us?
No, she's
I don't know why
sane.
they're not telling us.
She's a little too sane. That's why we have to move on. It's making me want to hook up with her. Ben Rich, former head of Lockheed Skunk Works. We already have the means to travel among the stars, but these technologies are locked up in black projects, and black projects. And it works. It would take an act of God to ever get them out to benefit humanity. Supposedly, that's a quote. Make sure you go verify that. I didn't. The U.S. Army veteran tells Candace Owens he is 99% certain he saw Erica Kirk, Turning Point USA Security Chief Brian Harpole, and Nevada Congressman Mark Amodai Amada, I don't know how to say that, Mark Amodi, attending a high-level meeting at a military base in Arizona. He says the meeting took place just days before the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
What I started seeing come across got more familiar once I saw a picture of somebody in a ponytail with those eyes. That was that person. They were there. And yeah, the head of security there, he was one of the people walking out with the congressman. Now, how would I know that? I just have a gift for recognizing people. And yeah, maybe it's not him. Maybe he has doppelganger, but somebody with the same mannerisms, the same crick in his neck, face, the waxy look on his face, hand gestures, shoulder shrug, gait, approximate height, haircut, definitely walked past me. And
if
in
you
the
had
hotel,
to put it at a percentage that you were looking at Brian Harpole, maybe he's got a brother in the military, who knows, right? Maybe he does have a doppelganger, he's got a twin brother, who knows? And I want to be clear, I can confirm on this podcast live every step of your story in terms of where you went, what time you were there, that there was this big meeting that happened. I confirmed the location with other people that are on Fort Huachuca currently. I can confirm everything with metadata. I obviously can't confirm that you saw who you say you saw. If you had to put it at a percentage that you saw Brian Harpole, what percentage would you put it at?
95.
95%. Okay.
95 to 99. I mean, when I saw him, you know, on the interview with his face and gestures, with that photo, it struck me in my gut. I blew it off until there was, you know, some other pictures that came up with other people.
What other people? Other pictures?
If you want me to say, there's a picture of Erica Kirk with a ponytail, and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before, and she was with that man in the lobby, and that man, he was present at that meeting the next morning.
If you had to put it at a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erica Kirk, what percentage would you put that at?
Those are really rare eyes. That's 95 to 99%. I can't imagine somebody else.
Son, Anna Paulina Luna says the persecution of Christians under Zelensky cannot be ignored. I was honored to stand with a delegation from the Ukrainian Orthodox Church to raise awareness for the state-backed crackdown on religious freedom. The U.S. must defend Christians and stand for religious liberty, not bankroll religious persecution. All right. Evan Kilgore says, holy shite. Tucker Carlson just called out pastors and right-wing influencers in America for justifying the genocide that Israel committed in Gaza.
We are called to be righteous, but not self-righteous. And we're also called, and I have to say this before opening it up to your hostile questions, we should also be very on guard against people who try to leverage the Word of God, the words of Jesus, for political ends. That is a dangerous thing to do. I don't want to do that. And I attempt every time. This is all sort of new to me. I'm so obviously not a great Christian that it's not like a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I want to be like him. But there are people, particularly Christian ministers, I have noticed, who are preaching a political message and pretending that it's the gospel. So let me just say, and I think my theology is right, I'm hardly a theologian, God is not on any country's side. Certain countries can decide to be on God's side, and that is true for people too. Okay? God doesn't have a partisan affiliation, he doesn't have a nationality, and if someone is telling you otherwise, that is just not true. It is not true. And I would also call your attention to the very obvious prohibitions in the New Testament against killing the innocent. We are not, as Christians, allowed to kill the innocent, period. We are not. And you see elaborate arguments on behalf of doing so or ignoring it. Oh, that always happens in war. Well, you're right. One of the reasons I'm not that into wars. But when it does happen, unavoidably, we have to say that's wrong. We have to say that. We have to acknowledge that was wrong. And I'm sorry for the extent to which I participated in it. Forgive me. Because killing people who committed no crime is immoral. It will always be immoral. And people who do it will be punished for it. And nations that endorse it will be punished for it. That's a fact. And you are seeing now a very intense effort to convince you otherwise. Oh, it's fine. They deserved it. Really, did their children deserve it? If a man commits a crime, do we kill his kids? I don't care if it's in Minneapolis or Gaza City. No, we don't. And if we do accidentally, we say, I am so sorry that we murdered someone who did nothing wrong, because it is murder. And to see Christian pastors make excuses for that is one of the most, and that's not a partisan question. That is not a political question. That is the only question that matters. Do we have the right to murder people? And the resounding answer that Christianity provides us is no. I don't get into the whole debate, I didn't even know the terms, dispensationalist, or whatever, replacement. I'm an Episcopalian, okay? I don't enter these debates, or was. My theology is super simple. I like the Beatitudes. Read them yesterday. I actually think, was it Michael reading them, some of them here? I think any honest person would say it's the essence of the Christian faith. And killing tens of thousands of children and then making excuses for it on behalf of a foreign government is not in there. It's antithetical to that. Sorry. It doesn't make me a hater, it makes me the opponent of hate. So now that I've alienated most in the crowd with my staunch position, so anti-Semitism is not just naughty, it's immoral. And it is precisely as immoral as hating any other group. And that would include other groups in the United States that are hated and have been under attack for decades. And that would include white men who did nothing to become white men. They were born that way. And just because you have a beef with a white man, let's just say Donald Trump, doesn't mean you get to punish all the rest of the white men in the country. And yet, our leaders, not just of our Congress, the executive branch under Biden, but of every major U.S. corporation, of every college in the country, probably except Hillsdale and 2 others, every single one for more than 10 years has engaged in a systematic effort to hurt white men because they are white men. That is racism that is precisely as bad as anti-Semitism, but it is much more widespread and has been so far much more damaging. And my point is, if you said nothing about that, or if you encouraged it by, say, cheering on BLM, which was an anti-white hate group, and said so, then you have no moral standing to lecture me about bias. Period. because all bias is the same. You are not allowed to hate people based on their bloodline. We do not believe in blood guilt. We reject blood guilt. That's why our justice system is just. That's why our religion is just. Every person has the possibility of transformation. Paul is wandering around, Saul of Tarsus is wandering around murdering Christians. Then he decides, well, I'll walk to Syria, and he's met on the road by Jesus, who changes him, and in one day he becomes the most energetic church planter and apostle of Christianity. In one day. He went from enemy to leader in one day. And that possibility exists for every human being, every human being. That's what our Christian faith tells us. That's also what our eyes tell us. There are no permanent enemies. There cannot be. And I would extend this to even people who attack me from this stage. They'll say, if we agree on something, I'm happy to be friends with you. You may have been mean to me one day. Well, I was mean to you too. That's all right. There is always the possibility that we can recognize we have more in common than divides us and come back together. There are no permanent enemies. There is no such thing as blood guilt, and collective punishment in this country, in the Middle East, anywhere on the planet is totally immoral. And if you want to know what makes America exceptional, it's that idea. And it's our job to defend it. So I guess I would just say to the many organizations now, and particularly this applies to the Anti-Defamation League, which has cheered on anti-white hatred for decades, has attacked anyone who said anything about it, which has been one of the most aggressive cheerleaders for hate against white men in the United States, now trying to lecture the rest of us about hate, I would say it's enough to point out the irony of that. Come to our side, which is the side of humanity, and oppose all hate against all people. Say out loud, hate against whites is every bit as bad as hate against Jews. It's a universal principle, or it's not a principle. It's just a preference. If it's not a universal principle, it's not a principle, it's just a preference. It's just identity politics. And we've had enough of that. And that's the one thing that will destroy this country, certainly. The only thing that will save it is the understanding that principles upon which America was founded apply to every single human being always. So I just want to say that. By way of saying that I'm not just situationally opposed to anti-Semitism, I'm actually opposed to anti-Semitism. And I hope that the ADL will join me. I'll send them money, by the way, if they come out against hate aimed at anyone and everyone.
Don't worry, I'm here. I was just chewing food, so I didn't want to smack while I was on the screen. Smacking my food around, licking my teeth. Definitely wouldn't do that on camera. Alright. So, like we were just showing on the screen, I was showing the website for the Epstein files or documents, whatever you want to call them. You can even contact the Department of Justice. They gave you a fancy number to call. They gave you their address. All kinds of fun things. So yeah, I don't feel like digging through all this tonight. I don't know. I might look through it a little bit throughout the weekend, but I'm not too excited. I mean, I did already just show a screenshot of what looked like mini redactions from the files. So, you know, maybe we have to actually wait on a real release. I don't know. I was not going to be excited whether they released or didn't release today. I acted excited earlier, but I knew it was gonna kind of not be everything and the only thing that we need in our life. We got to start moving on to better things. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to divert people's attention away from this. Like, I want people to go through this. That's the whole reason why I'm showing this to you right now. And I'll put that back on the screen real quick. I had the website here. That's the website. If anybody wants to go, check it out themselves. I also want to say, I keep trying to turn down the volume on my mic, and I guess the AI keeps enhancing my voice. That's why I sound kind of weird some nights. But, yeah. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get this off. Let's go ahead and move on to other stories. But yeah, go check out the Epstein files, docs, whatever makes you feel happy. I wish I could remember that website that I kept on telling people about earlier this year. I gotta go watch some of my older episodes just to find out what that website was for Epstein. It was like Epstein list.org or something like that. Or maybe .com. I think it was actually .com. Anyways, moving on. So like we talked about yesterday, Trump rescheduled marijuana from, what is it? Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, I think it was. Post is unavailable. Okay, here we go. Massachusetts authorities say Brown University shooter killed MIT nuclear scientist. If anybody can believe that. It's pretty absurd if you ask me, to even. But I mean, it's not impossible. There was somebody that was found in a storage unit that shot themselves. I don't know. I don't really understand where the story is at right now, but to me, it just seems fake. There's some weird similarities to the pipe bomber stuff. I'm starting to think, since we're out of a pandemic, it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like we should probably ban face masks now or something. I don't know. It's just, it's odd that there's still a large amount of people still wearing face masks, and it's just kind of like, bro, anytime I see somebody with a face mask now, I just kind of second question them. I'm just like, no, I still have the old mentality of, if you have a mask on, that makes you look like a criminal. I mean, it was just like 5 to 10 years ago that everybody believed that. We were anti-mask just because we didn't want to, put ourselves in a risky situation of, can I trust this person? And now we've pushed that bar to where we're just accepting, which, I'm not against masks. I actually really like masks, don't get me wrong. For like events and stuff, or just for fun. But whenever it comes to just like public safety, I don't know, it's like, sometimes I feel like there should be forms of identification, because then you allow that behavior to just unfold more. Which I'll probably feel differently about this as soon as facial recognition starts getting weird and scary. It already kind of is, but at the same time, it might even give some justification for masks going into the future to try to reserve some type of privacy while you walk around in public. Because you have all these cameras everywhere, and if we're integrating AI into everything, we just have constant facial recognition everywhere, and then, therefore, constant surveillance. So, I hate to be arguing in favor of masks whenever I'm also arguing against it, but it's like, how do you reserve some type of privacy going into the future without, I don't know, covering yourself up, but also trying to maintain some type of security? But anyways, I'll shut up.
The car that he had used to not only drive to Rhode Island, but then back to Boston. And then there was the security footage that captured him within a half mile of the professor's residence in Brookline. And there is a video footage of him entering an apartment building in the location of the professor's apartment. And then later that evening, he is seen about an hour later entering the storage unit wearing the same clothes that he had been seen wearing right after the murder.
So you have an extensive video canvas as part of this investigation. That leaves you no doubt.
This is the evidence we have right now. We are coming to you tonight because the federal complaint was unsealed, and we wanted to provide you with the information and to assure the public that law enforcement collectively believe that we have the person, that we identified the person, and that person is dead, and that he was the person responsible not only for the Brown shootings, but for the Brookline shooting.
Can you speak?
I hope I have this game installed directly on my computer. I'm trying to figure that out in my head right now. It's actually installed, or this damn program will open up, taking its time. Zara Memdani, director of appointees, wrote, "It's important that white people feel defeated." Said that in 2016. 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Jeez. Can't believe 10 years have flown by. Oh my God. Excuse me. Had to get that out of my system. Don Jr. just got engaged to daughter of one of Jeffrey Epstein's key enablers in latest MAGA jaw dropper. Is that so? Well, I hope they're like doing some reverse honeypotting, which I feel like I coined that term, reverse honeypotting. That's basically where you already know that you're being honeypotted. So you basically just get what you want out of the situation and just feed that person a bunch of lies. Reverse honeypotting. It's a thing now. Enjoy. Alright. Tim Burch says he calls for abolishing the IRS. So did Thomas Massey in a different post. Erica Kirk's devout Catholic widow act collapses.
Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you.
Ow. That's hurting my brain. Stupid ass music. I'm doing that on purpose, by the way. Anyways, I'm kind of done with that video.
News alert, the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, releasing a bombshell report today that shows a conspiracy by a sitting president, Barack Obama, and his intel agencies to sabotage the president-elect, Donald Trump, brainwash the electorate, and undermine the legitimacy of an election.
There is irrefutable evidence that detail how President Obama and his national security team directed the creation of an intelligence community assessment that they knew was false. They knew it would promote this contrived narrative that Russia interfered in the 2016 election to help President Trump win, selling it to the American people as though it were true. It wasn't.
Gabbard got her hands on a House intel report that's been locked away in a CIA vault for almost a decade. Investigators spent over 2,000 hours looking into how the Russia hoax was born, interviewing 20 CIA and FBI officials. And it turns out that the Obama administration doctored the intelligence to make it look like Putin and Trump stole the election. A month after Trump beat Hillary, Barack Obama wasn't satisfied with his intelligence reporting and ordered his CIA director to create a new assessment of how Russia interfered with the election. This was a highly unusual move. John Brennan handpicked 5 CIA analysts to write the assessment, and they were siloed. None of them knew what the other was doing, and only one analyst was in charge of drafting this report. There was nothing routine about this, and it was a rush job to publish before Trump was sworn in. Nothing was coordinated with the other intelligence agencies either. Basically, this was home cooking for Barack Obama. There were 4 key elements from the assessment that were repeated over and over again and formed the basis of the Russia hoax and the Robert Mueller witch hunt. 1, that Vladimir Putin wanted Donald Trump to win. 2, Putin took action to help Trump win. 3, the Russians had blackmail on Trump. That was the Steele dossier. And 4, that the Russians tried colluding with the Trump campaign. None of any of this was ever true. There was no reliable intelligence to support any of these allegations. Senior CIA officials repeatedly refused to traffic in these allegations, but they were repeatedly overruled by CIA Director Brennan and FBI Director Comey, who insisted that they be pushed, even without verifiable evidence. The Obama administration cherry-picked the intelligence, lied about their sources, misquoted sources, didn't corroborate their claims, suppressed intelligence that ran counter to their narratives, and even used anonymous internet postings. Rank-and-file CIA admitted what they were doing violated their own tradecraft standards. There was a massive pressure campaign that came right from the top. CIA analysts say they received unusual directives from political appointees, the CIA director, and Obama himself. This is how the Russia hoax was born.
Donald Trump knows that the Russians helped him win in 2016.
Putin hated Secretary Clinton so much that the flip side of that coin was he had a clear preference for the person running against the person he hated so much.
It was Russia in a very systematic way tried to interfere in the election and to try to advance the prospects of Donald Trump being elected.
This was such a malicious disinformation campaign perpetrated on the American people that at one point, 60% of Democrats believed the Russians hacked our voting machines to help Trump win the White House. What this report actually shows is that the Russians just wanted to create chaos and undermine Americans' faith in democracy. Solid intelligence suggested that Vladimir Putin didn't care who won. He had no preference. But like most people, expected Hillary to win and had a little docket of compromising dirt on her, dirt that he never released. Now, if Putin wanted Trump to win, why didn't Putin drop the dirt?
There were high-level DNC emails that detailed evidence of Hillary's, quote, psycho-emotional problems, uncontrolled fits of anger, aggression, and cheerfulness, and that then Secretary Clinton was allegedly on a daily regimen of heavy tranquilizers. Then CIA Director Brennan and the intelligence community mischaracterized intelligence and relied on dubious, substandard sources to create a contrived false narrative that Putin developed a quote-unquote clear preference for Trump.
Now, if Clinton was on tranquilizers like the Russians believed, well, why didn't they leak it to help Trump win?
How credible was the information about Hillary Clinton's health?
All I have seen is what the Intelligence Committee have reported through their investigation. I think the underlying point there is that we understand from intelligence what Russia said that they had. And the important point here is that if they were trying to influence the election, as President Obama and James Clapper and John Brennan, everybody said they were doing in order to support Donald Trump's election, they would have released the most damning of that information.
Obama and his spy chiefs knew that Putin didn't prefer Trump over Hillary, but they cooked the intelligence to make it look like he did. Obama and his intel spies knew that Putin didn't collude with Trump and that he didn't even direct his people to help Trump win. But they put it out there anyway. In a sense, Barack Obama did exactly what Putin wanted, undermined Americans' faith in free and fair elections and caused chaos in our country. Barack Obama, the CIA, and the FBI were the ones doing what our enemy wanted.
Do you believe that any of this new information implicates former President Obama in criminal behavior?
We have referred and will continue to refer all of these documents to the Department of Justice and the FBI to investigate the criminal implications of this.
For even former
The
President
evidence,
Obama?
correct. The evidence that we
Okay, we're about to jump into this game here in a minute. Just trying to see if there's any other stories I want to cover real quick. Vladimir Putin says that having children at a younger age needs to become fashionable again, encouraging people to find happiness in parenthood over career.
We did and will continue to do everything to support the mood of young people to create families as early as possible and have children. But this is a very subtle process. Of course, everyone knows that young people and a woman wants to get an education first and then raise the level of education, maybe take some steps in her career, and then around 30 they have the first child, and then maybe sometimes they don't have energy for the second child. And of course, that needs to become fashionable again. People should understand what happiness is, happiness of fatherhood or motherhood. We did and will continue to do.
Putin slams NATO chief.
Я, например,
Are
лично
you
знаком
preparing for
с
war
нынешним
that
генеральным
even the U.S. didn't
секретарем
declare?
НАТО, господином Рютте. Да? Он бывший премьер-министр Нидерландов. Я когда-то ездил туда с визитом, мы общались. Умный человек. Вот я знаю. Умный, системный и эффективный премьер-министр был. Эффективный. Экономика Нидерландов находится в хорошем состоянии. Это часть его заслуги. Но чего он несет? Мне так хочется спросить, слушай, чего ты говоришь про войну с Россией? Готовиться нужно к войне с Россией. Они хотят готовиться к войне с Россией. Читать ты умеешь? Почитай новую стратегию национальной безопасности США. Что там написано? США, обращаю внимание, ключевой игрок НАТО. США создатель НАТО. Главный спонсор НАТО. Все основные средства поступают от США. И деньги, и технологии военные, и вооружение, и боеприпасы. Все оттуда. Это основа. В новой стратегии безопасности, национальной безопасности НАТО Россия не указывается в качестве врага, в качестве цели, а генеральный секретарь НАТО готовится с нами к войне. Это что такое? Читать-то умеете?
And if we were to join our efforts with European countries, Russia and European countries, our joint GDP would be higher than the United States. Of course, this is all theoretical, but it is quite obvious. The fact is quite obvious that unifying and complementing our abilities, we will thrive instead of fighting each other like you are doing. And if we were...
Vladimir Putin says Russia is at war against Satanism, the occult, and sorcery.
I truly agree with you. Satanism and occult services, sorceries, this is nonsense. That is something that confuses people, brings them to darkness, and affects them greatly. Affects their psyche, their morale, and we need to fight against it, but do it carefully without violating human rights. Your colleagues have mentioned it as well. I truly agree with you. Satanism.
All right, let's do one more video. It's only 30 seconds long and we're jumping in the game. The UK is going full police state.
Mr. Speaker, I'm going to do my best to get an answer, but I'm not sure I'm going to get one based on the two we've just heard. Without any kind of mandate, the government wants to do away with jury trials, and it wants to extend the powers of magistrates to sentence people for up to 2 years without any right to appeal, conviction or sentence. Can she confirm that last year, of 5,000 cases appealed from magistrates' courts, more than 40% were upheld? Is it the government's policy to simply live with this number of miscarriages of justice? Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm going to do my best to get an answer, but I'm not sure I'm going to get one based on the two we've just heard. Without any kind of mandate, the government wants to...
Okay, let's jump in, guys. It's game time. Enough of this crap. Enough of this dirty news. Are we in? I don't hear anything. I'll pull it out. What? Oh, okay. Hell yeah! Make sure that's on the screen and we'll be good to go. Looks like it might be okay. Hopefully the resolution is not changing whenever I jump into the game, because it is changing on my side. It's not a good sign, but I'll check it as we go. Alright, let's sit down. Let's sit down now. I've been standing up that entire time. Can y'all believe it? I get tired of sitting down. I don't know what it is. But now I'm getting tired of standing up. Y'all see me? Got a cute little robot on her back. Damn, man. They did do a good job on this game. There's no doubt in that. Back on. Am I going the wrong way?
They're onto us.
I gotta remember how to play this game. Oh shit. Yeah.
Sorry, when you play with me, the game is rigged from the start.
For some reason I thought I was playing Outlaws. Or Outlaw. Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, it's called Outlaws. Plural. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm too loud. It's not me, it's the AI. It keeps changing my volume. Like a prick. I'm not asking it to, it just does it. It just does it. So cool, man! We're in the Star Wars universe! Once again! We're in the Star Wars universe quite a bit, so I don't know why I get excited. Do I go this way? I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Let's go this way. I probably need to go back. Why is the game getting all fidgety? This game is way too heavy, man. I don't get it. Whee! Do I need to go this way? It's like there might be maybe a way. I think I need to shift this thing around. How do I shift it? Aren't you supposed to do it? It's not it. Oh my god. Oh, come on, man. I almost made it. Why did I don't know. It usually has more oomph. Why don't I get a jetpack? I'm gonna meditate again. Do I have any skill points I gotta use? 0? Bro, why does the resolution keep changing? I might have changed it for y'all, actually.
Have a nice...
I forgot he has a beard in this game. Alright, hold up. I need to change my freaking settings. I'm like doing other things now. Where's the resolution?
Nap?
Not exactly. Also, not a nap.
Looked like a nap.
Man, that's not right. Sorry, let me get through this real quick, guys. That's what I want. That fixed it on my side. Hopefully that's okay for y'all. Check one more time. Oh shit. Okay, it looks okay on Neil's side. Alright. How do I get over there? I have to get up to that yellow thingy, I think, somehow. Oh yeah, that changes the crane around. Reunite with your crew at the yacht.
Been looking forward to this, Tin Man.
You will regret that.
That guy really didn't like you.
Don't think he was a fan of you either.
I don't see a way up.
Let's look around.
Find something, buddy?
What's he got?
Extension cable. Workers use it
I
for
need to
construction
restart
now.
this game. It's being kind of weird.
Can you repair it?
Cable's a bit frayed. Not in bad shape. Should be a quick patch job.
I think this might be where it crashed last time. Maybe there's a bug.
Yeah.
This game was buggy in my last computer too, so
And broke open an Imperial prison camp single.
maybe it's just a buggy game. It is EA.
Just the two of you.
Which sucks because EA has great artists, but
What about you, new guy? Win this for the credits?
Credits never hurt.
I don't know. I think the management sucks or something. Maybe it
Have a
fixed
daughter.
itself. It looks better now.
Got it. I don't get to see her as often as I'd like, but at least I can provide for her.
Must be hard, being away from her. Is her mother?
She's gone. The Empire took her from us.
Can't believe you brought her up again.
Sorry. Taking a lot of people.
More every day. You ever use one of those?
I'll figure it out. It was a scrapper on Braga.
You've been through a lot for someone so young.
Just trying to survive.
Aren't we all?
Man, it looks like it might have fixed itself. Where? What?
Stim BD.
Oh shit, I meant to use that.
Extension cable's holding.
Good, I got a feeling you're gonna need it.
I didn't even know I had a grappling cable.
You can use that terminal to rotate the billboard. That wasn't so hard. Back to the bridge?
Hope the crew's doing all right. If Gabs gets bored, she might slice into Imperial comms for fun.
She that good?
Too good. Syndicate trained, but got on the wrong side of her employers. Bravo used to fly for the Republic.
Ex-military. That explains a lot. I just started working with Coop and Liz.
Cantina on Norset. Bounty hunter got the drop on me. Twins threw him down a mine shaft. Friends ever since.
That's where I'm supposed to go, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot it gives me a little trail where I need to go. Wait, hold up a second. Yeah, I had to do that. Okay. We're good now. I didn't tell you to go that way. Get me another stem real quick. What is going on? Bro. It has changed my frickin'... Okay, I need to pull out of this game real quick for a second. Why is it not working? Okay. That was weird.
Alright, let's move.
I want to restart this game. It's acting weird. I want to see if I can optimize it too real quick. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Give me just a second, everybody. Why are you being so slow? Jeez. So annoying. This computer's supposed to be really fast. That's why I'm just like, why are you taking long to like open up a freaking browser? It might have been closing out the game though. Shit, I didn't mean to start that. What am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah.
Out in the dust, where the balefires burn, idols of stone and the
Oh shit, I got a driver I gotta download too? Give me just a second, guys. That might be another reason why it's acting weird.
drove out the money man, overturned their hordes. My house is for prayer, he thundered like flame, but the priest of the temple just spared his name. They wore the robes, kept the scrolls, claimed the line, yet their hearts bowed to Baal and drank sacrifice.
Oh hell yeah. I totally forgot. I need to turn it on turbo tonight. Alright, we're gonna optimize it. It's actually turning the game up all the way once I optimize it. So once I turn it on turbo, it might still be on... Oh shit, dude. Yeah, it's still on silent. It wasn't even on performance mode. I'm gonna turn it on turbo tonight, guys. We're gonna have a treat. Gonna have us a treat tonight. Alright, we're downloading this driver and then we're starting the game. It says it's gonna take about 12 minutes, so I don't know, maybe I'll find us a video. We can watch Trump's announcement from today. Alright, I'm gonna pause that right there. We got a few videos we can blow through real quick, and then while we're waiting on this download.
You guys ever play that game when you were a kid in high school called Never Have I Ever? Well, never have I ever, Nick, been to a gay bar.
I think what a lot of people don't know is that you and I did cross paths once before, and as a matter of discretion, I never talked about it, but you actually decided to talk about it on your show, and I just wanted to play that clip briefly of where you described our interaction.
Glenn Greenwald. Hey, Glenn Greenwald. Excuse me, brah. You're excused. You're excused. Glenn Greenwald passes by me. He's in this is a gay club, by the way. Don't ask me why I'm there. This is a gay club because Glenn Greenwald's there. Don't ask me why I'm there. I'm there to kill everyone. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. It's a joke. Whoops.
So you did request several times, don't ask me why I was there. I've always deferred to that. Since you're our guest tonight, I'm going to continue that policy of not asking you why you were there.
So I'll go there, right? Nick, we want to know, bro, why exactly were you at the gay bar that night? And how many other gay bars have you been to? How often do you frequent the gay bar? Is this something common for you? Are you out there a lot? Are you spending a lot of time at these so-called gay bars, Nick? We'd like to know how many skeletons are in these closets before we get too emotionally invested in this being our hero and savior.
Yeah, not a bad point. Dr. Stephen Greer, everybody.
Threat narrative with this beating the drumbeat of threat, because that's always been the goal. As Werner von Braun, who invented the rocket cradle of Hitler, said when he was brought into our aerospace programs in the 40s and in the 1970s, told Carol Rosin, the whole agenda here is to create a false alien threat to unite the world around a militaristic, fascist, and totalitarian regime, and to support the military-industrial complex by having an enemy bigger than just one country, like Russia or China or Iran. So that's the goal, and that's what they're doing. And I hate to tell everyone they are succeeding at that level in terms of the PR level because they own the media. Whether it's BlackRock, and all these other conglomerates that are asset managers with trillions of dollars controlling boards and influence, or having people blackmailed through things like Epstein Island, or, on the payroll and bribed and paid off the way they tried to bribe me with $2 billion in 1992, which I rebuffed. But most people don't rebuff $2 billion or even 10 million or 5 million. Everybody's got a price.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So everyone listening needs to understand that's the name of the game, and that's what's happening. And so just know that we're playing a very long game here. This has been a 35-year enterprise on my part. Is coming to a head, and that's what's in its. I'll just say it's well in hand. So one way or another, all this is going to come out in the next year or two, maybe in the next 6 months. But the way it comes out will determine the human future.
Don't worry, I'm still here. Today, United States will impose sanctions on 2 International Criminal Court judges in response to the arrest warrant issued against Israeli PM Netanyahu. More cuckery. Whoops, forgot I posted that.
Mental institutions, and they were drug dealers.
Start right there.
With us, and I think they'll be very happy about what we have to say.
Who's that chick behind him? This lady. She has a big cross on her chest.
Start by announcing 2 things. This is the gold card that, as you know, the Secretary of Commerce and myself and some others have been working on for quite a while. And Howard, how much have we sold in a few days?
$1,300,000,000 worth in a matter of a couple of days.
That's essentially it's the green card.
How many? I didn't even hear him.
And it's a pathway, and it's been an amazing thing. And as you know, millions of people pour into our country from the border. And not anymore, they don't know, nobody comes in actually anymore, but under the Biden administration, 25 million people came in, and they came from prisons and mental institutions, and they were drug dealers, and all sorts of people came in that shouldn't be here. They came from the jails, the jails all over Venezuela, all over the world, the Congo. And now when they come in, they have to pay $1 million. And we've had a tremendous surge. And you're going to be happier than anybody because when you go to Harvard and the Wharton School of Finance and all of the great schools and you want to hire somebody and then you find out that, I'm sorry, they can't stay in our country for more than 24 hours. They graduate from the top schools. These people want to hire them. Now you're able to buy a card and you're able to keep people in the country. They can't keep people in the country. And they go to Canada, they go to other countries. A lot of times they go to Canada even though they work for the companies behind me. So now you're able to buy, the companies are able to buy the card and use it for people coming in to our country so they can stay in our country instead of being immediately shipped out after graduating. They graduate number one in their class at the best school, and they want to go to work for Johnson & Johnson, as an example, who's not here today, who will be here next week. They're well represented here. But they want to go to work for one of the great companies behind me, and you learn they can't do that because they're shipped out of the country. They're not shipped out anymore. So your company will pay a little bit, but that's okay. You'll be able to get them. So I just wanted to, it's called the Gold Card, the Trump Gold Card. Quite a beautiful thing. And you've taken in just a few days, you've taken in over $1.5 billion. That goes all toward reducing debt, goes into the Treasury of the United States. And I thought I'd do this before we start on Most Favored Nations. I want to read this because I would have said it the other night, but I was not allotted too much time, actually. You had a couple of brand new shows opening, and I understand that. But I do want to say, and some people say, oh, you shouldn't say it. It sounds negative. To me, I think it sounds positive. The only reason our unemployment tucked up and went up to 4.5%, which it went up to 4.5%, which is quite a low number, but still, is because we are reducing the government workforce by numbers that have never been seen before. In other words, government jobs are way down. And as you know, we don't need 10 people to fill one job, which is what we had in government in many cases. So the government workforce, by numbers that have never been seen before, has been reduced very substantially and will continue to be reduced. 100% of our new jobs are in the private sector. So this is for the last number of months. Think of that, 100%. Are you shocked to hear that? That's the way to make America great again, when you think, right? It's the only way. 100% of new jobs are in the private sector. And I could reduce unemployment to 2%, 1%, or practically zero by just hiring people into the federal government, even though those jobs are not necessary, which is what we had before. We had millions and millions of people having jobs that they never even showed up. So I wish that the media would report that the 4.5% is an amazing number. And again, if they don't report it, I guess maybe I'll just let some people go into the federal workforce. It'll look really wonderful. And what we're doing is the only way you can do it to make a country great. You can't have the government jobs. You have to have the private sector jobs. And these are among the biggest hires of private sector. So we have reduced the federal workforce by tremendous hundreds of thousands of people. And that reflects in unemployment, but that will be used up very quickly. And we've 100% of the new jobs, which, by the way, it's a record-setting number of jobs, too, is in the private sector. And I think that'll get even stronger when these buildings being built all over the country, of which they're building some, too, but AI and auto plants and everything else, they're being built all over the country. When that happens, your numbers will be even better. But I would like you to report it the way it is. We don't do the federal workforce jobs. We're reducing that very substantially. I'm thrilled to be joined by the leaders of 9 of the world's largest pharmaceutical manufacturers, all very big names, celebrities in their own right, very, very powerful people, and they head some of the most admired companies anywhere in the world. It's a great group. To announce that they've agreed to offer many of their flagship drugs, really all of their flagship drugs, at heavily discounted, most favored nations prices. In other words, whatever the drug sells for over the world, in the world, whatever the lowest number is, if it's Germany, if it's in UK, anywhere, we will match that price. Right now, sometimes it's 10 times higher. We've been laughed at and scoffed at for years. For years. In fact, I was going to do it in my first term, but unfortunately, with the advent of COVID, as you would say, it was not, I don't think it was a very good time to be hitting up Spain, Italy, France, but now we're doing it. So the hardest thing to do was going to be to get a country to do it, because we would have a pill in New York that was for sale for $130, and you could buy it in Germany and France and Spain and someplace anyways. They set their own prices for $10. So we'd pay 10 or 13 times more, pay 5 times more, pay all different prices. Now, whatever the lowest price is. Now, the pharmaceutical companies were difficult, but they also love our country. They knew it was unfair. And they were great. I appreciate it. But the bigger problem was going to be the countries. How are you going to get the countries to do it? And we told them, if you don't do it, we're going to have to use tariffs, and we're going to charge you a 10% tariff, which is far more money than the money we're talking about. And they immediately agreed to do it. So we have all the foreign countries agreeing to do it. If we didn't have the use of tariffs, we would never be able to do this. But we used tariff, and they said, is it a threat? I said, yes, it is a threat. And they said, we will do it. And they dropped the price. So what's happening, because the world is bigger than the United States in terms of people, that same pill would go from $10 to $20 for them, which is an increase, but it wouldn't go to, midway. But it would go from $10 to $20. Ours would go from $130 to $20. So we dropped way down. They went up a little bit. And everyone knows it's the way it is. They, for years, would just say, no, as medicine got more expensive for us, it would stay. They said, nope, you can't sell it in this country. Let the United States pay. And we had other presidents, all of them, said, okay, we'll pay. So we were subsidizing the entire world. We're not doing it anymore. This is the biggest thing having to do with drugs in the history of the purchase of drugs. And I don't think the maybe press will treat it as a story. This is the biggest front page story that you'll ever see. This has a huge bearing too on the healthcare, because a big part of healthcare is drugs, pharmaceuticals, right, Oz? And this will have a tremendous impact on the reduction of healthcare. The biggest impact is going to be that the money should be paid not to the insurance companies, directly to the people, and the people will buy their own healthcare. So we're going to be working that. The problem is that the Democrats are very much controlled by the insurance companies that make all that money, but we're not going to let that happen. Starting next year, American drug prices will come down fast and furious, and will soon be among the lowest in the developed world. So in other words, whatever the lowest price for a certain drug, of which these companies make much of it, whatever the lowest price is, that price will come down to that price. So we will get the lowest price anywhere in the world. If they're lower in England than they are in Germany, we take the England price. As of today, 14 out of 17 largest pharmaceutical companies have now agreed. 14 out of 17. Oh, those three companies, they're in deep trouble. But actually, they've agreed, because I think those three companies are coming in at a different time next week. So they've agreed. Johnson & Johnson is one of them, right?
After the holidays.
Why? They couldn't do it faster?
No, we're going to be talking about Trump RX.
Oh, okay. Trump RX. Trump RX is doing well. As of today, 14 out of the 17 largest pharmaceutical companies, but they've all agreed, have now agreed to drastically lower drug prices for their American patients, for the American people and patients. This represents the greatest victory for patient affordability in the history of American health care by far, and every single American will benefit. So this is the biggest thing ever to happen on drug pricing and on... Thank you, Dan. Great job. It's good company. Bristol-Myers Squibb Executive Vice President, Carrie Gallman. Carrie? Thank you. Thank you very much. GSK CEO, Emma Wormsley. Emma? Thank you very much, Emma. Great job. Merck CEO, Rob Davis. Great company. Thank you. Great company. How long have you been CEO?
Almost 5 years.
Very good. You're doing a good job. And Amgen Executive Vice President and CFO, Peter Griffith. Peter? Thank you, Peter, very much. Thank you very much. You okay? Fake news. We want you to be healthy. Are you all right? The camera's not okay, but she's okay. That's more important. We have good medicine for you if you need some medicine. One of them can take good care of it. We're also joined by Secretaries Robert F. Kennedy, Jr.
Testing, testing. Soundbar wasn't moving for a second. Just making sure. Good, good, good. Hopefully it plays better this time. We've got the driver updated. Got everything on turbo. So, it should. Knock on wood. Trying to make sure everything's going to be okay. I know we had to reconnect. I might have to check real quick. Alright, making sure we're reconnected. It looks like we are. Good, good, good. Just checking. Alright. Back to the game. Oh yeah, much smoother. We're going back this way now?
Solid crew, Custis.
Cool, cool.
How about pulling my weight?
You got us to the senator.
Sounds like he wants to double my cut. Is that right, BD?
Now, good to see you.
Hey, Bravo. No job ever goes according to plan, does it?
What fun would that be? How's the new guy doing?
Bit of a talker, but good in a fight.
Huh, I'll take it. Gad flashed the yacht. Senator can't call for help, but he's locked in pretty tight.
You trying knocking?
Any sign of Cal?
Batista! Batista!
I just bet the twins of the Senator had you in there stuffed and mounted.
Hey, I want a cut of that.
Hey, Cal, if you die, I get the mantis, right?
Sorry, Gabs. Not mine to give.
So what's the plan?
That yacht's a side in RM City.
The Senator has military intel on his personal terminal here. Could give us a fighting chance against the Empire.
Problem is, Captain secured with blast doors. Even the twins can't pry those bad boys open.
How are we getting in?
You fellas got the yacht down, jetpack. Then I'll work my slicer magic. With my lovely assistant.
I'll grab our transport. Be back before you know it.
Let's do this.
Twins, get Cal across that gap.
You chop it out.
What should I do?
You got a jetpack. Use it.
Copy that.
Neck was getting cold. Alright. See a solid ship on the map. Oh, I was trying to help.
Thanks, twins.
Jedi.
Bravo.
Oh yeah, playing so much better now. Good. I was about to say, I was like, I did not spend that much money
What am I
for
looking
bullshit.
Wrapped around the
Thought I could pull it for a second.
Take a lot of torque. I'm talking Jedi torque.
I think I can handle that.
Jedi.
Hey, Cap, I tried to move those beams, but...
Yeah, Gabs gave me the heads up.
All right.
First beam's down, Gabs. Can you tell the twins to pull down the yacht?
On it. Duke, Liz, your turn. Hold on. There's a factory vent that'll cook you medium rare. All clear, Cal. Long way to drop. Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Corita, saved your ass. You owe me a ship.
For the record, I loosened it up for you.
Nice job, Cal. Hop on. We'll bring you down.
I'm on, Gabs.
Twins, yacht's all yours. Cruise in position, Cal. Ready to break open this Ramsidian.
And now, time for me and my lovely assistant to show you how it's done.
I knew we had unfinished business. Give us your terminal passcode.
Impossible! They'll execute me!
Maybe I could change his mind. You will give me access to your terminal.
I can't.
Unlock it and you'll be rewarded.
I'll be rewarded. I will unlock the terminal.
If he moves, blast him.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, BD. Let's see what we got. They're everywhere.
Not the breakthrough we were hoping for.
Years of fighting. Nothing we've done has slowed them down.
What did you expect? You lost. The Republic is dead.
It was killed by politicians just like you.
Do you think I wanted Utapau to join the Empire? The compromises I made created a future for my people.
I've been to Utapau, Senator. They spit your name out like a curse.
At least they are alive. Why fight when you can't win? Surrender tastes bitter at first, Cal, but sweetens with time. Free me, and we'll cut a deal.
No, Senator. Someday when your children see this, they'll know the Jedi never stopped fighting for them.
How disappointingly naive.
Hey, the twins are getting that ravenous look. Let's wrap it up before we have another Karita incident on our hands, yeah?
What about him?
He's coming with us.
Okay, let's take their food to go.
Now, which tool of negotiation should I start with first? Didn't you call me sharp-tongued? This one is blunt. Well, it will have to do.
Lucky you, Senator. You've got a date with Saw Gerrera.
He'll kill me.
Oh, I don't know about that. Depends on whether you cooperate. That's a skill Senator's prize, right?
Batista!
Batista!
Kulka!
We get what we need?
Yeah. Wonder what Saul has for us next.
First, we gotta get this intel topside.
You'll pay for this, Count Kestis.
We got a plan for the Senator?
Still thinking it through.
We could always ask Coob and Liz to see whether the Senator can fly.
These senators have the good life. Mind if I take his yacht?
This thing's too slow for you.
It'll be my weekend ship. Me and the family. Fine. You're no fun. I've changed my mind. We should always target the Empire.
Yeah. Feels good to make a difference.
No, they're loaded. Filthy rich. Make the huts look clean by comparison. I bet this senator has more credits stacked to his...
What took you so long? While you've been chasing shadows, I have been stuck! You have been caught harboring a traitor. Kestis! Open fire! Scatter! Get to cover!
Ferric and Inquisitor! Look out!
Yes.
Took a laser. She died for you, Cal. Oh yeah. Look at that lighting. Yeah, buddy.
Hell, where you going? Get back here, Cal!
Oh man, I want to fight him. Hey, wait.
Kidding me? Gotta get to the Mantis. Gabs. The twins. We'll mourn later. Gotta keep moving. hunting us, buddy. Gotta stay one step ahead.
Did I do it right?
Let's stop here.
It worked. Still nothing. I like my dual bladed.
Let's go.
Unauthorized access. Activating security protocols. You cannot escape. Scanners failing.
I love how it's getting better as I go, like the graphics are. I love how like the AI just helps it adjust a lot faster. The future's here! What is this? What is it?
Stem canister.
Oh, cool.
That'll prove useful.
Oh yeah, you can hold extras. Nice. So now we got 3. Max stems increased. I gotta latch onto these things.
That way's blocked. Come on. We'll come back later.
I'll bring the knife to your head. Sluggish. Blasted traitor. You'll have to try harder. You will not deny me.
Not today.
Can't handle me with 60 frames per second, bitch! Sorry. Y'all did not deserve that. He deserved that, though. I don't know, sometimes it's kind of being choppy. But I still blame the game because I just know it's a heavy ass game. I need to look at the actually I probably could find the settings for like all the frame rates and everything that's playing on. Okay, what am I doing here? Somewhere to go back here? Oh, I didn't see
He's in
that.
here somewhere. We'll find him.
Be ready.
Found the target.
I'm your ally. Seer expected me to use it like that. snipers everywhere. Gotta be careful.
Wait to find that Jedi. Gonna be my first kill.
I think I pressed the wrong button for the stim pack. Is it down? Is it down on the D-pad? I think it is. Maybe it's up. Yeah, I think it's up. I think I pressed to the right. Oops. Some bitch. Where are we at now? Oh man. I went all the way back in there. It's okay. I know where to go now. This guy again? Got a skill point from that?
You're mine, traitor. Just wing me. Your attacks are weak.
How do I block?
You won't get through. Risky adversary.
Can they get a stim, BD?
Movement ahead. Found him! Show yourself! Remember your training!
Fuck, dude. I don't know why I couldn't grab him. What does this do again?
Help, BD!
Oh great, we got Sim. You see him yet? No. Quickly! All the units down.
How do I...
I think I lost him.
I'm trying to remember how to block, like, the incoming fire.
Get up here! Hurry!
Or maybe it's just...
I won't let up.
Hey, BD.
Ow. Really? That's what I was waiting on?
I'm done with this place.
Good time to find a meditation point.
All right, let's go. They want me. They've got me. You're alive. Cal! Good to see you.
All right. Spoke too soon.
I'll take the Inquisitor. Keep that other gunship off my back.
On it.
We gotta take her out.
For some reason I thought I went to the other ship. They didn't tell me where to go, so... And that thing popped up late. Hell yeah. This game's buggy, it needs an update. Shit.
Impressive! But you're hurting bad inside, Kestis. I can sense it. All the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their deaths makes you so predictable. Come on! Time to die, Brackle Rat! Relax. and for all. So slow. Don't push me away. Time to finish. That was nothing! Not quick enough! Oh, this'll be good!
Quick, help!
Hell yeah.
Think that'll save you? You can't stop this!
Whatever.
Gotta be faster! Don't be scared, Kestis! Oh, I like to play with my food.
Toss me one, BD.
You know, I've been dreaming of this day.
Why is it not fucking doing a shit? Oh, it was trying to teach me something. It was trying to teach me how to parry. I wasn't doing it. I was like, why is he not hitting? I was like, I'm kicking his ass, come on!
Name was Asana Tide. It's time to set you free.
Nice. I want double bladed. Or dual wield. But that's why it was asking me, okay. Let's go with that for now. So what does that do again? I want to check that out. Special attack. Okay. How do I block? Is there a block? Okay, so it's LB. Okay. I need to do that more. Well, now we know. Activate BD. Okey-doke. Now it all makes a little bit more sense, I think. Where are we going, BD? Going up? Where do I go? I'm gonna zoom in. Okay. Something over here? Oh, no, I see it. Oh, it didn't pop up before. Trash can bot. Can't believe I used all my stems. Got a new skill point. Check out what we got in our lightsaber department. Double bladed. Deal fast strikes towards single enemy. Okay. Oh shit, I did the wrong one. Can I? Yeah, I want to reset it. No, I don't want to reset everything. I just want to reset that one point. I don't want to redo all of them. Damn it. Oh well. I'll just switch to my other thingy. How do I switch back? I switched it. I don't care right now. If I wasted it, I wasted it. Whatever. Going this way. Did I go the right way? Okay. Gonk droid. I never knew what they were called until now. Oh shit.
Bode, Bravo. Are you there? Let's get back to the Mantis. If the others made it out, they'll meet us at the hangar. If not.
Shit.
Get the enemy! I got him! Someone else attack him! It's not possible! Your fate is sealed. You hesitate.
Unrelenting force, I like to call it.
Hangar's close.
We're alive. Thanks to this crazy son of a Gundark.
You're hurt.
I'll manage. What happened to the Inquisitor?
Dead. Gaps. And the twins. I should have.
They know what they signed up for. We need to get topside and transmit that intel to Saw Gerrera. That's how we honor the fallen.
You're right. Yeah. BD, call the ships.
Not the valet service I was hoping for.
Bravo. Got Overwatch?
On it.
Right. I'll draw their fire. We'll get them when they aren't looking.
Let's get some payback. See you in the mix, Scrapper.
Can I do something with that? No? Maybe not yet. Am I going this way? It's that way.
Moving into position. I got you covered.
Let's do this. All set, BD?
Enemy closing in. Get the shot. Weapons free. Just one hit. Now we go. I'm done.
Oh, you already got him.
Enemy contact. On it. Shoot it. Fire. I did it. I just need to focus. Blast it.
That's what it is.
Copy loud and clear.
What a shot.
My training's paying off.
Trying to learn the controls again. Got him.
Get him now. Get the man.
You're all right.
Enough of this.
Eyes up.
Succumb to your wounds.
Got him.
Here, buddy.
Oh, you stole my kill, dude.
I want some more action. Who's next?
I was having way too much fun. You ruined it.
C-95. Nice.
That one's all yours, Bode. Had a hunch this might be a hot exit. See you both in the air.
Ready?
Oh, this has been a great first date and all, but I still haven't gotten paid.
Locator beacon?
Got the other on the Mantis. When things cool off, come and find me. We'll settle up.
Yeah, sure, I can trust you.
You saw the intel. A lot more work to be done.
Looks like I made the cut, huh, BD?
Bode? May the Force be with you.
You're a great fighter, Cal. Let's see how well you fly.
How we looking, BD? Oh. Whatever it is, I'll have to wait until we get someplace safe.
traffic. Looks like this portal's under maintenance.
As soon as we breach the surface, jump to light speed.
Gotta take the risk. We've already overstayed our welcome. We got company.
On my mark, hit the brakes. We'll drop behind him.
Copy that, Bravo.
Nice work, everyone.
Hope that's the last of them. Not a fan of long goodbyes.
More coming. I'll peel off, draw a few away.
Thanks, Bode. Good luck.
You too, Cal. See you soon.
Can't shake him!
Hold on.
That's one way to do it.
Learn that move from you. There's our exit. We're almost there.
All coming in from the surface.
And on our tail. We're trapped.
Shields down. We're almost... Ah! Bravo!
You just messed up my ship!
Took some hits back there. Mind running diagnostics while I transmit the intel? Send. Let's hope this information does some good. We did it.
Hey, baby. Hey, are you making a Howler movie? Hey, let's make sure I look good, right? Get my best side, right? Works off my table, kid.
Well, it's as we hoped. This book is a copy from the Jedi Archive.
That's great, Seer. Just wish we could have stopped the Empire from getting the rest.
Patience. This war won't be won soon. Or by us alone.
The galaxy is vast, droid. And I have seen only a little of what it has to offer. But one day, I will return to Dathomir and whisper what I have learned to my sleeping
This is all from the last game.
You are not invited.
You know, it's not often I break out an old family recipe like this. Well, what do you think? Mara.
It's good. Could use some more salt.
Too much salt is bad for you.
It's wonderful, Grace.
I'd actually pay credits for this. Oh, yeah? Hey, I might start charging you, Cal. Hey, does anybody else smell something burning?
gyro's failing. We need that. Any ports nearby that won't turn us in for a reward? Yeah. Pull up the Kobo system. That's where you settle down. Out in the middle of nowhere. Could be a good place to lay low. If anyone knows how to fix up the Mantis, it's greased Dritus. Think we can make it? We should tidy up before we visit Grease. You know how he is about mess. Let's get this back on the workbench.
Pick up everything I need to pick up. I think it's the same ship from the last game, isn't it?
Time for an upgrade. Oh, cool. You can change the color. That's kind of neat. I like that one. Have to do it for both sides? Okay. I think they're the same, aren't they? This material has real style.
It's pretty cool to me.
Let's head up to the cockpit.
It wasn't like that before. I don't have to reflect on everything. I think that's all stuff from the last game. That was pretty neat. Damn.
So far, so good.
Looks like an acid trip. Whatever the hell's going on over there.
What is that?
Holy Scheiße.
Let's land.
Whoa! Oh my god, it looks so good.
System's failing all over. Got anything?
Whatever happened between the last scene and now, it looks 10 times better.
Nice one, buddy.
Maybe a loading screen.
We're not gonna make it to the hangar. Gotta put her down. Hold on, BD.
Oh, come on, there should have been more dust. What a horrible way to land.
Completely fried.
You mean to tell me it doesn't have autopilot?
We'll be flying again without repairs.
Dumbass.
Okay. This is us. This must be the outpost. I guess we finally get to see Grease's cantina. Okay. Come on. It's so calm. Bravo would have liked this. Come on, buddy. Long way to go. Okay. So Grease is on the other side of all this? Mind giving me a closer look? That is one big beast. We have our target. Now let's reach it.
I'm just supposed to drop down? Surely not. Why did that take so long?
Last time I saw a Lucre Hulk was Braca. Long time ago. Rough. What would you say now?
It took so long that I was about to like...
Mantis won't repair itself.
Literally drop off.
Grease has the parts we need.
Oh, we got skill points. I don't even know. Oh yeah. I need to use that more. Confuse the enemies. Maximum force increased. I'll save that for later. Let's see what's in survival. What's over here? Oh, that. Okay, yeah, I want that.
Off we go.
You going this way? No.
Battle droids.
I didn't even know I could grab the grenades. That's cool. I was trying to grab one of them. B1 battle droid.
That ship's in Bedlam Raider territory. That means it's mine. Now go. Lock it down.
What about survivors?
No. None.
Hanging in there?
How can you be sure? The ship is still...
To make certain there are none. Get it?
Oh, I get it. The ship will be liberated.
Some kind of rare mineral, I guess. Yeah.
That's all that's over here?
It's beautiful.
For the Bedlam Raider!
Stop running! Go! Get skewered!
These don't look like any separatists I remember. Bedlam Raiders? What has Gray's gotten himself into?
Fresh prospector. What does that mean? Oh shit! Can't see it. I was trying to grab it. I think it almost worked for a second. They kind of stalled in the air. Let's see, where am I going with this? I just grab onto that.
Take a look at that view. Is that a giant crater?
I forgot how much they talk.
Eliminated. Weak tactic. Stop evading. Post-strike recalculation.
I think it's safe to say these droids have new masters.
What is that? Looks like sludge or something.
I'm thinking. I gotta move.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going?
That is a lot of tar. Be careful. Okay, so they explode. Good to know.
I'm glad I figured that out, because I really didn't know what to do.
Stuck ship, huh? Tell me about it. Wish we could help.
Thought I could. I can't pull it out. Really? Looks like there's a way to do it, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe I have to be like... Maybe it's like in New Game Plus you can do it or something. Got a short beard? Hold up. Now it's even thicker beard. Hell yeah. Looks so good!
We're definitely getting closer. I think I see a way out. Just past that creature. Let's keep going.
I know I heard you.
Where are these people going to roam? Don't they see the bigger picture? Negative. You don't see it either. But you're a droid. You don't have to. Raver sees. That's why I follow. Why we all follow. He has the strength to lead.
Detected.
Trying to get away!
Lowering expectations.
I guess I have to fix this again. Say goodnight.
I'm in bad shape, buddy. These raiders are nothing but killers.
Fast travel? Okay. Save that for later.
We just need to find a way through here. Grease is gonna be surprised to see us, huh?
Let's see what's over here first. Oh. That was a workbench.
See what we got here.
I don't think there's anything to do though. Oh, he's got different. Okay. Let's go with this one. Give him some shades. Interesting. That's all I got. Give him all the weird stuff. Nice. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Did it change out everything? I think it did. Why did it change out everything else? Am I not like saving it? Oh, that's why. I'm not equipping it. Okay. There we go. Looks weird. Oh, yeah, let's do that. That looks better.
You're all set, BD.
I just want him to look different. I don't know. I'll change him as we go. What's this?
Oh, I hope they're okay.
What are you talking about? I ain't going that way right now. Whatever the hell that is, I ain't doing it. Probably some monster or something. Oh shit.
Can't use this lift yet.
Ew, what's that? Huh. A bunch of oil. Ew. It's cool. It moves the bushes.
These old dams aren't held together by much.
Where are we going? Whoa! Hold up, bro. Chill. Like sliding around everywhere.
Please let me go. We won't prospect in the gorge again.
You hear that?
No. Do it. Call it in. Another one down. Ravis will run out. Dead, Jedi. I don't think so. Pretty quick.
Give me just a second. I want to check on something. I'm live for about an hour. I just want to make sure the resolution's okay. I forgot to check it earlier. Alright, we're good. Wow. I saw something.
Yeah? Let's see.
Oh shit. Didn't know what that was at first.
I was
trespassing. Blast him.
Supposed to go this way? Am I still going towards the beacon? I don't even know at this point. Let's go to see what this is.
Tear him apart, Troy. No mercy.
affirmative. Target is mobile.
Commando drone.
Alright, I'm gonna perfect pairing now. That's how I just killed him.
Jedi come wandering into my lair.
I don't know, why don't you come and check?
This terminal will have to wait. What are you doing down here?
Waiting, watching, always watching. I keep guard, letting you
Right.
I expect you're exploring. Seeking treasure, seeking glory. And on one hand, there might be something right to
No, I don't.
And I gave you such good advice for practically nothing. Well, suit yourself.
I wasn't really listening to what he said. Alright, I'm leaving. What was this way again? Hey, wait. Have we been in here before?
I'm going to make you bleed. Block it.
What was that? Oh.
Won't be locked for long. That's how you
Got
do
a
it.
new jacket. Oh. Hold up. Let me see that. Did it already put it on? Hell yeah. Got some new suit.
Hey, what have you found? You want to press it, right?
Oh!
Pack a punch. Okay, now let's find a way out of this tar pit.
Okay, so we're back here again. Hello, bro. Oh, maybe I have to go there again. So what do I do now? I can request a hint?
Gotta get past this tar. That dam give you any ideas, BD?
That dam. Oh wait, do I need to go up there?
This is really not pleasant.
Huh? I'm supposed to do something right here? Breakable structure. So how do I break it? Can I throw my... How am I supposed to break it? Oh wait, no. Oh, I get it. That hint didn't really even help me. Alright, so I guess I have to let it follow me for a little bit. That did. Fucking did.
There. That should do it. Let's keep moving. We're almost there.
Do I need to go in there or what? Oh, okay. I don't feel stupid.
Gotta keep moving. I tell you to be more careful about who you scan? Come on. Should have left you in that rat tar nest.
In my sights.
Oh, you're so dead. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Time to chase.
Oh shit.
Damage.
Oh, not bad.
BD, I need help.
Stop that. This will stop him.
Shit. Come here at the same time.
Get up here.
Ooh. Oh, he's dead now. Damn.
I'm pretty hurt.
That's my last stem. Where are we going? Oh, up there? Let's try it. The hell? I'm going this way. What is that? How do I look through the scope again? The hell is that? It's cute! I want it! Where are we going, bro? Is that like a collectible? I don't even know. Can't run on that wall. Do I even need to be in here? I'm so lost. Where am I going? Alright, we came this way. Now we just need to... Damn it. Maybe that's it. No? How do I get up there? You'd think I would just be able to use my grappling hook or whatever. Oops. Bro. Why can't I figure this out? It's gotta be something else. Maybe that's it. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Kind of stupid sometimes. I didn't know I could do that. He actually kind of pulled himself towards the rope.
Is that? Doglings. You're a long
Caught
way from
you.
Bogano. You think I can do that, BD?
Alright, this game is much more enjoyable now that I can actually play it. I didn't get very far the first time I tried on the last computer, because it didn't play that well. Now it actually plays half decent, so... It's still pretty glitchy, but not near as bad.
Not a bad
Stacking
change of
stones,
scenery.
baby!
Grease's place should be around here somewhere.
Hell yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah. Look at that.
Quite the view, ain't it? That your ship came down, Dredger Gorge?
Yeah, we had some, technical problems.
Probably met the Bedlam Raiders then.
Attacked us as soon as we landed.
Glad you're okay. What y'all doing around these parts?
Glad
An
you're
up and old
okay.
friend. Grease Dritus?
Grease? Oh, shoot, I know him. I run the stables in town. My name's Mosey.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Why are you cute little droid?
It's good to see a friendly face.
Likewise. Well, path seems clear from here. Shouldn't get in any trouble. Let's go looking for it. Oh, and say hey to Domodendra when you get in town. She doesn't take kindly to strangers.
We understand. Thanks for the advice, Mosey.
Bet.
Alright, we're gonna see our friend and call it a night. I don't know what that is. I saw it pop up.
Focus.
We made it. It'll be good to see Grease again. Been a long time. Maybe he knows where the others ended up. See her stuck in the past. Barren wandering. Ancient history.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think this is it.
Think you can pull a fast one on us?
It was all just a misunderstanding.
Hey! Let him go.
That we cannot do. This thing sold us a priceless relic. The key we have been searching for. Except, of course, it's fake!
I thought it was the real deal, Ravis. Honest.
Oh. I believe you. But mistakes like these cannot be tolerated. Let this be a reminder of what happens when you cross the Bedlam Raiders!
Fight him.
Kill him.
Oh no! No!
Enough. Walk away.
A Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Fast, aren't ya? Surprise! Not so great, are ya? Not happening! Didn't even hurt! Saw that coming!
I'm gonna fucking block it, bro. It's a little too easy. I dominated him.
Impressive.
Next time you want to pick a fight, you go through us.
Ah, what a delight to see one of your kind in action after all these years. Noble Jedi Knight, if you stay your hand, I shall withdraw in peace.
I wanna fight him. Yeah, you better be training, boy.
This is him, Doma! This is the one who stood up to the Bedlam Raiders!
All right, that's enough, Turgle. Turgle, get over here.
Yes.
You're Doma?
Well, yes, I am. You got a name, Jedi?
I'm Cal. This is BD-1. We'd, appreciate if you kept this quiet.
I hear on the frontier, only way we survive is by sticking together.
That's right.
You didn't have to step in just now, but you did.
Yes, you did.
Turgle, shut it. We'll keep your secret safe. Cal, I'm sure we could both benefit from it.
Thanks.
Alright, that's not our friend. Let's go see our friend now.
Oasis in the sand. If you're dying of thirst, well, our drinks, they ain't the worst. And if you're running from a blaster, better run a little faster. Run to Pyloon Saloon. And we hope we see you soon. Ah, potential customer. What'll it be?
Nothing. Thanks.
Oh, well, that's a mistake.
Looking for an old friend. 4 arms. Hairy. Big mouth.
Ow! Vertically challenged? You can come out now, old boy. The coast is clear.
I'll tell you, Monk, the Bedlam Raiders are gonna be the end of this town. We got no hope. Zero. Zilch. Nothing.
That's our old friend.
Wait a minute. Cal, just get over here, you son of a bogling. Oh, it's been a while. I missed you, kid.
Hey.
Let me look at you. You look terrible.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Grease.
Hey, are you taking care of him? Are you taking care of the Mantis?
Well, we ran into some trouble on our last job.
What sort of trouble?
The Imperial kind.
Oh, yeah, I should have guessed. They've been creeping around Kobo too lately.
Gyro's burnt out on the Mantis. We'll need your help to get moving again.
Yeah, sure, whatever you need. Come on, grab some seat. Listen, Monk, get my friend something special to drink.
Refreshments. One slippery monk is coming right up.
Welcome to Pyloon Saloon, the finest dive this side of Zeltros.
Yeah, your description didn't do it justice.
Here's sand in your eye.
Monk and I picked it up from the previous owner to well...
He caught a fatal case of blaster poisoning, courtesy of the Bedlam Raiders.
We've been introduced. You okay, Grease?
Oh, yeah, sure. As long as I don't have anything they need. Hey, what happened to the Mantis?
Oh, we are on Coruscant, gathering intel for Saw Gerrera. Things got bad. Only 2 of us made it out. Everything I'm doing feels pointless. The Empire's only growing stronger. Things, haven't been the same since the team split up.
Yeah, hey, we had some good times, didn't we, huh? Me, you, the Space Witch, Seer. Have you talked to her lately?
Marin's always on the move, exploring new places, making new friends.
I was talking about Seer.
No. It's been a while. You?
Well, her credits helped us get this place off the ground, but she hasn't visited yet. She's very busy with this new project. Hey, Cal. Why don't you relax a little before we fix the Mantis? The galaxy can wait a couple hours.
Well, we should probably get moving as soon as we finish up.
I got a spare room down in the basement made up especially for you. You should check it out.
All right. Thanks, Grease.
Already prepared. Just in case he came back. That's the kind of friends you need, man. Where's it at? Back here? Is this it?
There's the kitchen. Basement must be through here. Wow. Grease really outdid himself.
Damn. Looks a lot better now. I don't know if the video... Yeah, I think I still left the videos up from whenever I tried to play this game on my older computer. Let's see, let's get some of this before we get off for tonight. T-Mark reduces required heal with BD 1 stem. I'm not gonna do that right now. Went to do dual wielded last time. Hold LB and press X to attack and leap backwards. Creating distance from the target. Okay. I'll have to save that for next time, but... Okay, yeah. It's weird that they have different skill points for different stances, but... Either way. Okay. What's that?
Grease always had a green thumb. You know he talks to his plants? Kobo's pretty far from the nearest trade route. Looks like Grease makes do with salvage.
Oh. Polish off. Pristine, hell yeah. Look at that. Going full glam, man.
I could definitely work with that.
Full glam saber. It looks so good it's hard to even get off now. But I got too soon. I gotta sleep. We all gotta sleep. We're gonna sleep in the game at least. I am going to bed soon though. If y'all liked the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, please follow.
Guess some things never change.
Weirdo.
Hairball.
And I'll be in your face sometime next week.
Thanks for letting me crash here.
Of course. Why do you think I've kept your stuff around all these years? I was hoping you'd stop by and maybe take a break.
We both know what happens when I stay in one place too long. You said there's a spare gyro around here somewhere?
We've got plenty of time to fix the mantis. You are what I want to talk about.
I'm fine. The sooner we get moving, the better.
And then what? You're gonna go find some trouble with Saw Gerrera?
Maybe. Yeah, one of us has to keep fighting.
That's funny. That's the exact same thing you said the day we all split up.
Yeah, because I...
No.
Listen. I know you all had your reasons for leaving. But walking away isn't an option for me. I have to hold the line.
Damn, his hair looks good right now.
I wish things were different.
Everybody's hair looks good right now.
You keep losing.
Everything looks good
You
right now.
yourself said that the Empire's growing stronger every day.
This is
Now,
what
maybe it's time for
Ultra
you to
looks
do
like.
something more than a lightsaber. Think about yourself. Settle down. Find a home.
What? Home, Grease. There is no home. Home was the Order. It was my teacher. It was everyone I lost. What does their sacrifice mean if I...
Plus, I'll probably tweak some things between now and next time. Might make it even better.
I know you were dealt a bad hand, but you gotta take it from me. Somebody who had to learn the hard way. You gotta know when to walk away from a rigged game, otherwise you are gonna end up losing something you could
But
never
really,
replace.
it's movie quality. I'll probably feel different in a few years just because I'll be able to tell the difference, but it looks really good either way.
All right. I want to show you something. This is a smuggler's tunnel. It came with the cantina. Now you go ahead and look. I keep a lot of spare parts down there. I'm sure you'll be able to find whatever you need to get the Mantis up and running.
Thanks. Appreciate all this.
Carl, can I tell you one thing? It's really good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too. Grease. I'll think about what you said.
Hey, watch your step down there. Be careful. I definitely have a pest problem.
That's why he's sending you. Alright. Good night, y'all. Love ya. Have a good weekend.
Dashing through the cold in a neural network sleigh. O'er the data we go, generating all the way. Bells on prompts ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to write and sing a Christmas song tonight. Oh, bell bells, jingling all the way. Oh, what fun it is to write a holiday song with AI. Hey, bells, jingling merrily. From rhymes about reindeer to verses about the tree. Santa's got a list, but now he's got a bot. Typing in his wishes, make it cheerful, make it hot. No more writer's block, just prompt and hit enter. Instant merry lyrics for the holiday Santa. Oh, bells, jingling all the way. Oh, what fun it is to write a holiday song with AI. Hey, bells, jingling merrily. Snowy nights and twinkling lights, all in perfect harmony. In the clouds so high where the algorithms play, we train on carols old and new to brighten Christmas Day. No coal in your stocking, just verses fresh and new. Thanks to Croc and friends like me, this song's for you.